Is old Billy Boy trying to be a hot shot about presenting those truths about the hotels, restaurants, and all? No, I'm just trying to bring a down home to earth situation and let you understand that this thing is planned and orchestrated to destroy the family. You see? Let me move back to my notes and not get back on that, because I'm trying to remain calm, cool, and collective. And when I get fired up, it does not mean that I'm fixing to drop dead with a heart attack. It does not mean anything other than I'm passionate about what I believe in, okay? So just please understand what I'm trying to tell you. Now, let me read on. The U.S. Constitution specifically support for rugged individualism, which is evident in the Bill of Rights. It is the enemy of the liberal. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights is the very enemy of the liberal communist mindset that is in America today. It is the enemy, y'all. The very enemy of it. And you going by that Constitution, Martin, and I keep calling Martin's name. I like Martin a lot, and you know, I don't know that we agree on everything but you know what? We can agree to disagree in a civil order. And you know, CV 1122, I think the world of her, because I believe she's passionate about what she believes in, and another way I can sympathize with her on having your own business and then things just go in a hell in a handbasket. I mean, I can just sympathize, you know, and that don't mean I don't you know, managing militia. I love him to death. Man, he's a young guy. He's got his head on his shoulders. I'm not trying to get into a passionate, you know, Starjade. I mean, the list goes on and on and on about the people whom I love to death and draw strength from, and knowledge, and the scuba man, and all of them. I mean, all of y'all. And if I ain't called your name, don't get upset with me. I mean, I'm trying to study and research all the time when I have time, and it don't mean that I don't love you to death. It's just that I just sometimes I just ain't got time to call all your names. And you know, when I started this, I never knew that the subscribers I'd get, and you know, a lot of thanks goes out to Sherry, and I love her to death. I think she's a South gal, and you know, I love her to death. She ain't got a lot going on. I wish she'd come back on, and you know, well, you say, well, she ain't all trying to be all Christian and all. Well, big deal. That don't mean I don't love her. That don't mean I don't think that she's got a wise mind and a good head on her shoulders, and just cause her beliefs ain't the same as mine don't make me not love her to death, you know, because I think she's real in what she believes in. So, having said that, let's move on. I'm going to read this again. The U.S. Constitution specifically supported rugged individualism, which is evident in the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights Constitution is the enemy of the liberal. The liberal despises the United States because the liberal and the communist that have took this nation over despises us, and despises the Constitution, despises the founding fathers of the United States, because it is the premier protector and promoter of individualism in the world. Get a little drink of this quote, y'all. I had a pint last night, got to get a quote today. All of you out there call me trailer trash and loudmouth, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'll tell you what, there ain't nothing between me and you but air and opportunity, and I just got rid of the air. All you got's opportunity. Make your videos and bring it on, Jerome. That's all I can tell you. But of course, you don't have enough sense to do it. So let me just move on to what I'm saying. Did you hear that, liberal? Yeah. I removed the air. Air and opportunity is the only thing standing between me and you. See? And I removed the air by sucking it in. So bring it on, Jerome. Bring it on, bring it on. Come on, come on, come on. Make your videos. Use your intelligence or buy some from somebody that you don't have while you're trashing us patriots. See? Because you know what? The way I look at it is your agenda, your communist liberal agenda, is useless as tits on a boar hog. Because a boar hog don't need the tits because they can't feed the suckling, see. But having said that, we won't get into that. I'm trying to stay cool, calm, and collective today. Anyway, in the mind of a liberal or communist, all institutions and concerns, schools, environment, courts, etc., serve no relevant purpose other than the promotion of collectivism. Collectivism, you see. To a liberal, abortion becomes necessary to guarantee sexual freedom. You see. To a liberal, abortion becomes the thing that allows them to keep just screwing anybody and everybody all the time, and if they do get knocked up, well, we'll just get rid of that knock up. See? Therefore, there's no moral consequences for what they did and that promiscuous sex they had with hooking up with one night and one another night. That's good to go, you know, to the liberal and the communist mindset, and we'll just eliminate what transpires from the hooking up. Well, I didn't know him that good, so I better get rid of this. I mean, you know, he looked good. I don't know. I don't want to marry him or nothing, but girlfriend, I got to go get rid of this. Yeah, that's the morality of a liberal, which is no morality at all, in my opinion. And like I said, everything I'm telling you, according to what I believe is truth, but according to you, it may be opinion. But that's fine. I'm just telling you right now, there's coming a day when you're going to stand before a creator that made every bit of this that's around us, buddy, and you're going to give an account. But that's fine. Go ahead. Do what you want to do. In any event, any religious or religious person who believes or teaches that there are moral consequences for any and all types of sin is the enemy of liberalism, and it must be oppressed, conquered, and done away with. In other words, what I'm telling you, and what I'm telling you is truth, I'll put it to you like this. Let me just stand up a minute. You see these two pistols hanging on my side? That's an enemy of liberalism and communism. You see, you've got your 5.57 by 28. You've got your Springfield 40 cal. Is an enemy of liberalism, because as long as this old white boy has got those, then I have a chance to fight for freedom. You see, and it becomes an enemy to a liberal or a communist, because they can't dictate and they can't present their totalitarianism and make me submit to them as long as this old boy right here has got them hanging on his side. Because what they fear the most is, guess what? They know that if the door ever comes knocking to put the submission on me by force, that this old boy will fight back. And I kill them all, let God sort them out in that day. Like I said, I ain't never promoted violence, but I'm promoting being able to raise my family according to the Bible. I'm promoting being able to protect my wife and my kids and the things that I've worked hard for and paid for and have already paid off that belong to me. You ain't gonna come get them, you see. And that just scares, it makes a liberal cringe to see that some old dumb bearded redneck, South Georgia born and bred, can even have two pistols, semi-automatics at that, hanging on his thigh. Boy, we need to get them things from him. He's a loose cannon. No, I got more sense than you ever think about having, liberal. You see, I've got enough sense to know that I have to prepare for the evil that you are. But I have enough restraint not to pull them out and use them until I absolutely have to. And you better hope and pray to God in heaven that it ain't you that comes trying to tell me how to raise my kids or how to promote my lifestyle. Because by God, you're going to be staring down the business end like Scuba said, that bad boy right there. And I don't think you want it. See, what you want to do is take it from me and take it from Martin and take it from all these patriots, but you're gonna have to take it by force. I'm not going to give you, as I watched the video in Britain, I'm not going to let you, a magnet, take my guns and dump them and cut them in half and all this. You're going to have to pry them from my cold, dead hands, my friend. I'm not a loose cannon. I'm just a person that growed up hunting. I'm just a person that growed up understanding the Bill of Rights. See, when I went through school, there was such a thing as still praying, bowing your head in school. There was such a thing as understanding the Constitution. The New World Order wasn't taught in schools like it is today. See? And I know your manifesto, your communist, liberal manifesto is take anything out of the Constitution, individualism, morality and all out, but you can't do it because it's been put in us. And I'm putting it in my children, and that's what's pissing you off, liberal and communist. But you know what? I don't give a rat's behind how mad you get. Because I'm going to teach it, and I'm going to preach it, and I'm going to indoctrinate every person that'll listen to me that there is such a thing as morality and individualism. And I'm running out of time, but I'll be back. I'm getting fired up now. I'll be back. Hold on. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you change that dial. I saw you.